A vulture's story. As dawn broke over the savanna, a vulture awakened on a high cliff. It stretched its massive wings, preparing for the flight of a vulture. The bald head of the vulture isn't ugly, but a perfect adaptation. It launched itself into the air, beginning the patrol of a vulture. Its outstretched wings help the vulture to glide effortlessly without expending energy. From high above, the world appears completely different in the sharp eyes of the vulture. The mission of the vulture species is not to hunt, but to watch and wait. It flies in large circles, a characteristic image of the vulture species. The eyesight of a vulture is so good it can spot a target from miles away. It sees the life unfolding below. A vulture is a witness to nature. It sees the gazelle herd grazing, a sight the vulture is all too familiar with. It also sees an old lion resting. The vulture knows the law of life. Patience is the most important virtue of a vulture. It can fly for hours without needing to land, a skill of the vulture species. The wind supports its wings, helping the vulture conserve energy for the work ahead. Then, the sharp eyes of the vulture spotted what it was looking for. In the distance, an animal had fallen. Its life cycle had ended. That is when the work of a vulture begins. The vulture began to descend, spiraling downwards. This action by the vulture is a signal to the others. Soon, many other vultures also appeared in the sky. They flew together in one direction, a wake of vultures heading to their duty. The first vulture landed on the ground cautiously. It scanned the surroundings to make sure there was no danger near the vulture. Once it was safe, the whole wake of vultures landed. People often misunderstand that the vulture is a bird that brings death. But the truth is, the vulture only arrives when life has truly ended. They are nature's cleanup crew, a vital role of the vulture species. The wake of vultures began its work quickly and efficiently. The hooked and sharp beak of the vulture is designed to tear through thick hides. Its long, bare neck helps the vulture reach deep inside without soiling its feathers. Without the vulture species, diseases from carcasses would spread everywhere. Every vulture is performing an incredibly important job. There is a clear pecking order during the meal of the vulture wake. The largest and strongest vultures get to eat first. Every vulture knows its place in the flock. They work in silence, without a single complaint. In just a short time, the work of the vulture wake was nearly complete. The savanna had become cleaner thanks to the presence of the vulture species. After eating, the vulture will fly to a river to bathe. Cleanliness is very important to a vulture. It uses its beak to preen each and every feather. Then the vulture spreads its wings again, finding a high branch to dry them. It stands there, sunning itself, a proud image of a vulture. Though its appearance may not be beautiful, the role of the vulture is irreplaceable. The existence of the vulture species helps maintain the balance of the entire ecosystem. As the sun set, the vulture flew back to its nest. It nests on high cliffs or the tops of towering trees, where it is safe. A young vulture chick was waiting for its parent to return. The family bond of the vulture species is also very strong. The adult vulture will regurgitate food for its young. It teaches the young vulture chick its first lessons of the sky. Then one day, that vulture chick will also become a guardian of the savanna. The life cycle of the vulture species continues on. Our vulture looked down on the savanna one last time before falling asleep. It had completed the work of a vulture well for the day. The moonlight shone, highlighting the solemn silhouette of the vulture on the cliff. It is a silent hero, a vulture often misunderstood by the world. But the vulture does not concern itself with that. The instinct and the role of a vulture are deeply ingrained in its blood. It knows that it is an essential part of this land. Tomorrow the vulture will wake up and continue its mission. It will soar in the sky again, a vulture standing guard for life. Because after every end, the vulture helps to start a new beginning. It is not a symbol of death. The vulture is a symbol of rebirth. The savanna needs the vultures to remain healthy. The story of the vulture species is a song of silent sacrifice. And in the vast sky above, the vulture is still flying, a tireless guardian,